Region Tournament. And the winner of tonight's first game, Russellville and Warren Central, will take on the winner of Clinton County and Bowling Green tomorrow night for the 4th Region Championship at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Alongside the king of all media, Kaj Ramsey, I'm just merely Brian Davis. We're going to call the play-by-play in the action of tonight's basketball game. And Kaj, we know you like Russellville.
Yep.
We know you're from Russellville.
Yep.
But tell us, in objective opinion, please, why you think Russellville will win this basketball game?
Well, if they got the right style to match up to Warren Central, a fast-paced style, run up down the court. If Warren Central don't slow them down, I see a good Russellville victory.
And for Warren Central, what does Warren Central have to do to win this basketball game?
Basically, they make Russellville shoot threes. If you make Russellville shoot threes, their offense is out of whack, and as we saw Monroe County do the other night, if they can do that, they're going to win. They just got to play their game.
So what the difference in this game is going to be? Will it be turnovers? Will it be who can make better plays? Or will it come down who can just pretty much be the overall better team in all phases of the basketball game?
Pretty much overall better team, and whoever gets the most turnovers, because this is going to be a wide-open, fast-paced style. The turnovers are going to be the key, and also hitting your three throws.
Russellville Panthers, the champions of the 13th District, against the District 14th District runner-ups, the Warren Central Dragons. It should be a tremendous ball game. Earlier this past year, in December, Warren Central defeated Russellville at Russellville 71-70. And were you at that basketball game there, Kai?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Well, Russellville, we all knew, blew an 11-point lead in that basketball game. Central came back and won it in the fourth quarter on some great shooting and great defense, which is something that you would not expect pretty much in that basketball game, as high-paced as it was. Good defense in the fourth quarter by the Warren Central Dragons. Yeah,
they're a good defensive team. We'll see if that is the key tonight for them.
A great stat to bring up about this basketball game as well, too. Coach Dennis Perdue of Russellville, career record against teams for Warren County, 3-20, with no wins against Bowling Green or Warren Central. Either he's due or he's snake bit.
Let's hope for Russellville's sake he's due.
And the 14th District runner-ups, the Warren Central Dragons, have approached the floor in their traveling blue and white gear. And here comes the homestanding, the 13th District champions, the Russellville Panthers. Russellville in the season, Kaj, is 19-8. 19-8. They were 10-5 in the region, 7-1 in district play.
That's a pretty good district record for its toughest district, as they were in with Franklin Simpson.
Warren Central, on the other hand, was 20-8 so far in the season, 12-2 in the region, 6-2 in district play.
That's not a shabby record either, but as Russell County's proven, you can beat Warren Central.
Give us some of the Kaj Ramsey star players to watch. Who are the A-listers we should watch on this game tonight?
Well, the key will be Justin Ballenbecker, will be the key. If he can hit the outside shot, he'll be pretty dangerous for Warren Central to guard.
And for Warren Central, who on Warren Central you think is going to be the man to watch tonight?
Well, I don't know that much about Warren Central, but if they can get their perimeter offense going, it's going to be whoever hits the most threes is going to win this game. So whoever can step up other guards play to hit the open shot tonight will be their key.
How does Russellville handle the inside presence of George Fant?
Well, they've got to stay honest. They cannot just commit to guarding the three. They've got to keep it inside while being committed to guarding the three outside.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the official starting lineups of both Russellville and Warren Central. Also, want to give a quick shout-out. I know you got your KRS crew.
Yep.
I know you want to get some shout-outs too. Go ahead.
Alex Watkins, Ben Keys, Jonathan White, all them members of the KRS crew, if I can get the acronym right. But a big shout-out to all my high school classmates, and thank you for supporting the Kaj Ramsey Show.
And I want to give a big shout-out to a man that's watching back in Macon, Georgia, Pee Wee Cummings, an alum of Warren Central. Brother, you should be here. It's going to be an outstanding ball game, and you're going to miss it tonight, but I'm glad you're watching it on the highschoolzone.net. We'll take a commercial break. We come back to starting lineups and opening tip-off of the first of two semifinal games here in the boys' 4th Region Tournament that you're watching live here on the highschoolzone.net. All right, here is your boys' starting lineup for both Russellville and Warren Central. For Warren Central, they will start at guard, Troy Halcomb. He's a senior. Also at guard as well, too, Jordan Shanklin, a junior. And also Jacob King is a guard as well, is a senior. 3-guard offense. The forwards are senior Shamarcus Wells and junior George Fant. For Russellville, they'll start at junior guard, Damian Elam. At also at guard, junior DJ Quarles. Also at guard, a junior Devontae Bryant. With Justin Ballenbecker as a forward, he's a senior. And Trevor Clark also at the forward, he's a senior. Both teams played 3-guard, 2-forward tiled offense. Went for a fast-paced action basketball game tonight. Kaj, buckle your seatbelts, brother. You about ready to go.
Get your drinks ready, because this is going to be a show.
Warren Central in the road blue, trimmed in white. Russellville in the white, trimmed in black. Opening tip will go to Warren Central. Shanklin over to Halcomb. Back to Wells. Inside of Big George Fant. And there's already a foul already on the play.
I believe that was on Ballenbecker.
Foul was on Ballenbecker. Was his first foul. Central inbound underneath their own basket. Out to Halcomb. Over to King. King, Shanklin with the outside jump shot. No good. Rebound by Quarles.
Nice rebounding by Russellville. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Quarles pulls it up. Free throw line shot. Rims out. No good. Rebound. Fight for it. Loose battle. Goes to Warren Central. Wells comes out with it.
Rebounding is going to be another key for this game. See who can get the most rebounds. Going to have the most second chances.
Halcomb with the basketball. Guarded by Bryant. Halcomb drives to the inside. Floater. Good. Warren Central draws first blood. Leads 2-0. Ballenbecker. Inside presence right to Clark. Clark bobbles. Puts back up. No good. Tipped up around. Tipped around. Rebound by Jacob King. King.
Nice going inside there, but you've got to finish a shot there.
Shanklin to Halcomb. Inside of Fant. Fant puts it up. No good. Rebound off of Shamarcus Wells, and the ball will go to Russellville. 2-0 early going to the first quarter. Here are the boys' 4th Region Semifinal basketball game. Full court pressure by Warren Central. Quarles brings it up to Ballenbecker. Ballenbecker fakes. Over to Elam. Elam with a long arm white band. Still thinks he's John Wall on the basketball floor. Elam top of the key. Shoots a 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Quarles.
Nice effort to get the rebound there by Quarles.
Fant on Ballenbecker. Back to Quarles. Quarles will take it. Devontae Bryant drives. Puts it up. Banks it good.
Nice inside drive there. If they can get more inside points to go with the three-point shooting, I think Russellville will be unstoppable tonight.
We are tied at 2. Shanklin to King. King out to Fant. Fant top of the circle over to Shanklin. Shanklin to Wells. Wells back to King. Inside to Fant. Fant. Double team. Drives. Puts it inside to Wells. Wells puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. And that'll be Ballenbecker's second personal foul.
I like the way both teams are driving the ball inside. I'm kind of surprised they hadn't took so many threes, but both teams are doing an excellent job of driving the ball inside.
How deep is Russellville's bench, Kaj? How deep is Russellville on their bench?
Well, they're pretty deep. They got 2 or 3 guys they can bring off the bench, and Darren Murphy, Purdue's son, and several others.
Can they replace a Ballenbecker if he gets in foul trouble?
That remains to be seen.
Wells' first free throw shot rolls good. Shooters roll, and Warren Central takes the lead 3-2. Victor Hampton replaces Ballenbecker. Ballenbecker has 2 personal fouls. Might not see him the rest of the half.
That's not good for Russellville. He's your best three-point shooter.
Wells, second free throw at the line. Takes the shot. Good. 4-2, Warren Central over Russellville. And out of bounds, turnover on Russellville.
I don't know what they saw there, but that's a untimely turnover.
Shanklin inside to Wells, puts up, no good. Wells gets the rebound back, puts it up, and good. 6-2, Warren Central.
Russellville needs a timeout here.
And they did. Russellville called a timeout, and it is a 30-second timeout. 6-2, kind of early start for Warren Central. But as we saw earlier this year, no lead is safe in this kind of basketball game.
Nope. If both teams can score up and down the court, we'll see if they can continue doing that.
Great atmosphere, great crowd here at EA Diddle Arena. First of 2 semifinals games for the boys' 4th region tournament. Of course, the winner will go on to play the winner of Clinton County versus Bowling Green tomorrow night. And that should be an interesting matchup as well, too. Styles clash between Clinton County and Bowling Green as following this game.
Well, I know one thing. Clinton County's going to have to hit their 3 throws better if they expect to upset Bowling Green.
Russellville with the basketball. Quarles will inbound. Gets into Bryant, and he lost it. But, nope, foul on Warren Central.
Russellville got bailed out there. They got to find the ways to get the ball inside on this pressure.
You're right. He did get bailed out. You're right about that because that was a turnover.
You can't expect to be bailed out on every play, so you got to get that ball in the court.
Jacob King replaced by Denzel Carpenter. Quarles inbounds it in to Hampton. Hampton drives, loses it, still has it.
Might have gotten away with a walk there.
Hampton fakes the shot, throws it. Elam's got it. Elam going to drive. Faked, puts it up, and he traveled.
They almost traveled the first play down the court, so you've got to be careful. Got to watch them steps.
Jacob King comes back in and replaces Denzel Carpenter. Some pressure here by Russellville on Warren Central. King gets it. Passes it over to Troy Halcomb. Halcomb brings up the floor. Top of the key. 5:19 to go in the first. Central leads 6-2. Shanklin fakes. Inside to Wells. Wells outside of King. King for open three-point shot. Good. 9-2 Warren Central. Elam pushes up the floor. Elam back to Bryant. Bryant puts it in. Low shoulder. Jump shot. Good.
Russellville's got to keep settled. Stay calm. This is just the first quarter.
9-4 Warren Central over Russellville. King for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Damian Elam. Elam push up the floor. Elam drives. Goes it out of bounds.
I tell you, with the way these teams are running them down the court, Usain Bolt will be happy.
That's 2 turnovers on Damian Elam already in this basketball game. DJ Quarles replaced by Kevin Temple.
Kevin Temple, another one of the football players on the team. They got that run and gun mentality of a football team. We'll see if that helps them here.
Inbounds basketball. Wells inbounds it to Troy Halcomb. Halcomb with the basketball. Over to Shanklin. Back to Wells. Inside to Fant. Fant drives inside, moves, but he traveled. (9-4) Warren Central leads with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Elam brings the ball up the floor. Elam pulls up, jump shot, rolls no good. Fant clears it. Fant throws the ball, and it is turned over by
Bryant.
Bryant gets a loose ball over to Elam. Elam. Top of the key over to Kevin Temple. No good. Rebound to Fant. Goes over to Shanklin. Shanklin. Nice dribble move around Kevin Temple there. Over to King. Shanklin fakes a 3. Drives. And they'll call for steps.
With them as many I bet you they done walked a mile in traveling calls.
In for the game, Darren Murphy for Russellville. He replaced Trevor Clark.
Good rebounder for Murphy. We'll see if he can help that interior defense out.
And Warren Central will have Martez Boards coming in to replace Marcus Wells. 9-4 Central leads with 3:51 to go in the first quarter. Elam brings it right here in front of us. Over to Temple. Out to Bryant. Bryant, who has all Russellville points so far in the basketball game. Over to Temple. Drives. Shoots. Going to be short. Rebound goes Jacob King.
You've got to get Quarles and Elam involved if you're Russellville. You can't afford to have one player that's responsible for all the scoring.
Halcomb has it. Inside to Boards. Or it's going to be Brett Jackson. And it's going to be offensive foul.
As good as Warren Central's playing, they're making a lot of mistakes and turnovers here. They've got to cut that out if they expect to win here and hold on to this lead.
That is Central's, well, actually they didn't call foul. They called it like a 3-second violation, excuse me. So in any event, it's still 9-4. Russellville leads. Russellville has the ball. Quarles, top of the key. Quarles over to Bryant. Bryant drives, puts it up. No good. And there's Troy Halcomb with the rebound.
Russellville's getting manhandled on the boards. That's not good for them.
Could that be the size advantage of Warren Central as well, too? Turnover by Warren Central. Here goes Temple to Bryant, throws it away. Kevin Temple looking for Devontae Bryant, and he threw it away. Another turnover by Russellville.
Warren Central's making a lot of mistakes, but so is Russellville. You've got to capitalize off your opponent's mistakes.
Central has a size advantage, Kaj. How can Russellville counteract with that size advantage?
Well, they're going to have a Murphy or somebody like that step up. Murphy could be a real big help.
King with the basketball, over down to Devontae Carpenter. Back to Halcomb. Halcomb drives, puts it up, floater, no good, and he's fouled.
That's a real cheapy foul there. You can't have it.
Foul on Devontae Bryant. That'll be his first personal foul. And Troy Halcomb will go to the free throw line.
Russellville really didn't play well in the first quarter either against Monroe County.
First free throw is no good by Halcomb. Here in the ball game for Warren Central is Cortez Barber. He'll replace Jacob King.
The goal for Russellville is just to keep it close with Warren Central because the Panthers are a pretty good second half team.
Halcomb, second free throw. On the way. Good. And Jordan Shanklin comes back in, and he'll replace. Looks like Troy Halcomb. Elam bringing the ball at the floor. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. 10-4. Warren Central leads over Russellville.
Major surprise, Russell's only scored 4 points.
Elam drives, puts it up, and good. Nice move by Damian Elam.
Now they've got to get back on defense here.
Russellville will need more of that if they're going to win this ballgame tonight. 10-6, Warren Central leads. Barber over to Carpenter. Carpenter inside to Brett Jackson. Jackson puts it up, no good. Rebound to Clark. Clark, fast break and turnover. Barber has it for Warren Central. Barber. And a foul reach in will be on, either be on Temple or be on Quarles. Foul on Kevin Temple.
Russellville really making mistakes just like Warren Central is. Whichever team is the best at ball handling is going to win this game.
And this is how Central can wear you down. They are just rotating players in and out. He can rotate 5, 6 players in different phases of the game.
Well, that's one of their major strengths is where they beat Russellville at.
Shanklin the basketball. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb inside to Wells. Wells looking for help. Out to Shanklin. Shanklin will shoot a three-point shot, and it's good. 13-6 Warren Central with 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Elam. Inside, block, took away, Fan has it. Central wants to try to run. Shanklin, slowed up a little bit. Open jump shot, free throw line, good. 15-6 Warren Central. Temple with the basketball.
Russellville's got to find a way to get the ball in the basket here.
Elam back to Temple. Over to Quarles. Quarles drives. Spins, turns around, jump shot, no good. Clark with a rebound. Clark puts it up, no good. Rebound to Wells. Wells over to Shanklin. Shanklin has it, jump shot, pull up, rims in, good. 17-6 Warren Central. Vintage Warren Central at their best.
Yep,
Elam
sure is.
drives. Carry the ball. Another turnover by Damian Elam in this first quarter.
It looks like Russellville has that confused look on her face, like they don't know what's hitting them. They better find it out, or they're going to be run out of the gym.
That's 3 turnovers by Damian Elam alone in this quarter.
Usually Damian Elam doesn't make them turnovers.
Central fans is really letting them have it. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Central will probably hope for one shot, unless it's a good shot.
I would hope for the last second shot too, because you're on fire.
For 3. No good. Wells, rebound, tipped out to Temple. Temple spins, turnover. Nope, reach in foul. Reach in foul. More substitution by Tim Riley. King goes out. Shanklin goes out. Barber comes in. Carpenter comes in.
That sequence right there was more chaotic than a party on Bourbon Street.
Russellville with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, down 17-6. Never thought they'd be in this kind of situation early in the game.
No, you didn't. You figured both teams equally matched. They'd be more of an even game.
Quarles over to Bryant. Bryant lost it. Another Russellville turnover. 2 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Russellville has got to hold onto the ball. Coach Purdue's got to.
Halcomb. Heave, half court. It's going to be short. After one, Warren Central leads Russellville 17-6. You are watching exclusive coverage of the 4th Region KHSAA Semifinals right here on the highschoolzone.net. Welcome back to EA Diddle Arena here on the campus of West Kentucky University here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Halftime score of a Sun Belt tournament. Troy leads West Kentucky 32-25. But meanwhile, while that's going on, we got a 4th Region Titanic battle here between Russellville and Warren Central. Ballenbecker 3 off the top of the get-go in the second quarter, no good. Elam gets a rebound, puts it up, and he is fouled.
Nice effort to get the rebound there by Russellville and have a chance to go free-throw line.
Troy Halcomb gets a personal foul. It'll be his first personal foul. Jordan Shanklin comes in. Jacob King comes in the ball game. First quarter stats are just given to us here. Kaj, go over the first quarter stats.
Let's see. Leading Warren Central is Shanklin with 7 points. And leading Russellville is Devontae Bryant with 4.
We'll get rest of stats here in just a second. Quarles over to Elam. Elam for a wide open 3. No good. Rebound, Fant. Fant ahead to Shanklin. Shanklin over to like King. King back to Shanklin. Inside to Wells. Wells puts it up. Reverse, no good. Fant tipped it back up and in. But what happened? Oh, they call over the back on George Fant. Wow. And over the back call very, very late after the basket had already done counted. But the basket does not count. Fant gets his first personal foul.
I hope the officials know we're here to see these guys play and not there to see them officiate.
17-6, Warren still leads by 11 points. Hampton has it. Over to Bryant. Bryant drives inside, puts it up, lays it up and in. Devontae Bryant, his 6th point in the ball game. 17-8, and a turnover by Warren Central. Halcomb led Fant just a little too far in that pass. In the ball game right now for Russellville is Trevor Clark replacing Victor Hampton. 17-8, Warren Central leads. Elam bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Quarles. Quarles to Ballenbecker. Over to Bryant. Bryant has 6 of their points. That's a jump ball call, and the possession goes to Warren Central. Great defensive play there by Jacob King.
Some more interesting stats here. Warren Central is out-rebounding Russellville 8-7. Russellville shot 25% in the first quarter.
And Central shot how much in the first quarter?
Central shot 50% right on the mark.
All right, back to the action. Halcomb with the basketball over to Shanklin. Shanklin back to Halcomb. Over to Wells, and an offensive foul. They called on George Fant. That'll be Fant's 2nd personal foul. So a huge key in the ball game here. George Fant is in foul trouble already with 2 fouls in the first half. Let's see if Russellville can take advantage while George Fant is on the bench. Elam has it. Elam drives, puts it up, no good, and the rebound to Warren Central. Brett Jackson rebounded with the ball in his back. King has it over to Halcomb. Halcomb and a 30-second timeout by Tim Riley. Since his team was in trouble and he called a timeout.
To indicate how deep Warren Central is, they used 9 players in the first quarter. Russellville used 8. That's like you said about their depth on the bench for Warren Central. That could be the key. If you tire Russellville out, Warren Central's got fresh reserves ready to come in and keep on hammering it.
17-8, Warren Central leads with 6:08 to play in the first half. First of 2 semifinal games in the 4th Region Basketball Tournament. The winner of this game will again play Clinton County or Bowling Green tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in what should be a very, very highly anticipated final matchup tomorrow night.
Especially if it's a rematch of the 14th district title game.
Absolutely. Halcomb. Over to Shanklin. Shanklin to King. Out to Shanklin. Shanklin over to King. King pulls it back out. Top of the key. King looking. This is Shanklin. Shanklin over to Halcomb. Halcomb drives over to King in the corner. Out to Shanklin. Back to Halcomb. Halcomb. Long pass. Shanklin. Shanklin fakes. King. Back to Shanklin. Shanklin fakes the shot. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb drives. Puts it up and in.
Nice ball movement by Warren Central. They got everybody involved on that play.
19-8. Warren Central leads over Russellville. Bryant. Over to Clark. Clark back to Bryant. Bryant drives. Out to Bollenbecker. Bollenbecker pulls it back out. TJ Quarles. Quarles drives. Clark will shoot the three-point shot. No good. Rebound to Warren Central and Troy Halcomb. Halcomb drives. Pulls it back out. Shanklin. Over to King. King looked for the three. Pulled it back. Shanklin to Halcomb. Over to, can't see who it is, Shanklin. Shanklin will shoot three-point shot. Good. Warren Central leads 22-8. Kevin Temple comes in for Justin Bollenbecker. Russellville in a huge hole right now, down 14 with 4.5 to go in the second quarter.
They've got to get some points here. It's urgent. You don't need to rush at the same time.
Out to Quarles, top of this key. Bryant has it. Bryant has 6 of the Russellville 8 points. Bryant pulls up, no good. Rebound to Halcomb. Shanklin, run with the basketball. Central. Shanklin over to King. King will shoot the jump shot. It's good. They say no, wave it off. And they'll call a push-off on Shanklin. Wow.
I don't see that call. I highly doubt that was on I don't know what the referee saw on that play, but they certainly didn't see the same thing I saw because that looked like it was an and one coming.
They say Shanklin pushed off on the drive before he passed to King, so that is Shanklin's second personal foul. Basket does not count. 22-8. Warren still down by 14 points. About 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Elam over to, looks like Hampton. Hampton has it, puts up and in. Russellville down by 12. Halcomb with the basketball at the top of the key. Over to Carpenter.
They're going to have to get some stops here if they're going to come back from Russellville.
Halcomb. And Brett Jackson walked. So there's a key stop right there. Russellville can quickly lead down to 10 or 9. In the ball game is Davis Pardue. And he replaces Victor Hampton. Davis Pardue didn't play that much in the first game against Monroe County.
No, he didn't.
Davis Pardue, what about him?
Well, he's the coach's son. He's kind of like Saul Smith at Kentucky. He benefits from that.
Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Warren Central. It's Halcomb who comes down with it.
I think that's just Coach Purdue trying to see what his bench can give him.
Jacob King has it. Knocked away by, looked like Clark, but the ball will stay with Warren Central. Victor Hampton comes back in for Davis Pardue. Pardue gets a minute and comes back to the bench. 22-10, Warren Central leads with 3:16 to go in the first half. King has it, open three-point shot. Got it. 25-10, Warren Central over Russellville. Quarles, and he walked. Nothing is going right for Russellville tonight in this ballgame.
Well, unfortunately, they're just having a bad night. They've got to get something maybe at halftime to get them back in this ballgame, but right now it's just total domination by Warren Central.
Central basketball. Denzel Carpenter in trouble. Finds Boards. Boards turns it over. Elam has it. Elam with the basketball. Out to Temple. Top of the key. Temple backs out. Sets up the offense. 2:39 to go in the first half. Temple drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound to Warren Central.
You've got to look out, help for your teammates. Got to get help from your teammates there. You can't do it all by yourself.
Troy Halcomb. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter to Wells. Out to King. King back to Halcomb. Halcomb. Out the free throw line. King will shoot open three-point shot. In and good. 28-10 Warren Central. Timeout Russellville.
And Coach Purdue's not happy about something over there in the huddle.
And College, this game, what we thought was going to be looked like it was going to be a Titanic battle of the champions, has been one-sided with Warren Central delivering blow after blow after blow to Russellville.
Yeah, it's shocking me the way Warren Central is being one-sided here, but they are a tradition-rich program here in the state of Kentucky with winning the state title one year.
Warren Central won a state championship in 2004. They were runner-ups in 2005, made the Final Four in 2007. They have a lineage of great basketball under Tim Raleigh. He has won the tournament 6 times in a row.
Yeah, so they got an experienced coach on the bench that knows how to get his team out of this, how to handle his team even though they're up big.
If you're Dennis Pardue, what do you tell your Russellville basketball team?
I tell them just to take their time, get their teammates involved. Do not try to get back at 10 points in 5 minutes. It's not going to happen. You've got to do it possession by possession, minute by minute. While you've got to be urgent, you cannot rush.
11-4, Central's outscored Russellville in this quarter. Central leads 28-10 with about 2 minutes to go in the first half. Elam with the basketball to Clark. Clark back to Elam. Elam has not been a factor at all in this ball game. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound by Wells. Central is out-rebounding Russellville.
And that was one of the keys to this game, see who can get the most second-chance points.
Halcomb over to Carpenter, good. 30-10, Warren Central. Quarles drives, puts it up, blocked, but he is fouled. It could be on 3 different Warren Central players. Let's see who gets it.
Or with the way the referees are officiating tonight, it could be on Russellville.
I wouldn't say the officiating has been that bad there, College. They're being outscored 30-10 for a reason. Warren Central shooting the ball very well tonight.
Yeah, but
officiating or not.
Yeah, but both sides are getting some bad calls here tonight.
Foul on Halcomb. Free throw line is DJ Quarles. Hits his first shot. That is DJ Quarles' first point of the game.
And that's only Russellville's 5th point of this quarter.
32-11. Substitutions by Russellville. Pardue back in. Temple back in. Clark goes to the bench. 32-11. Quarles' second shot on the way. Rolls good. Shooters roll. 30-12. Warren Central leads with 1:37 to go in the first half. Halcomb. Excuse me, back to Shanklin. Sorry about that. Shanklin over to Carpenter. Carpenter. Pressure by Pardue. Back to Halcomb.
Purdue playing really nice defense there. We'll see if that's why Coach Purdue put his son in.
Back to Carpenter. Carpenter. Over to Boards. Boards inside to Wells. Wells lost it. And there's a foul on Russellville. Fouls on Devontae Bryant. That'll be his second. Bryant goes to the bench. Bolenbecker comes in. Bolenbecker has 2 fouls. Bryant has 2 fouls. Troy Halcomb has 2 fouls. George Fan has 2 fouls. And Jordan Shankland has 2 fouls for Warren Central.
So foul troubles are becoming an issue here. We'll see if that affects the teams later in this game.
Or they're going to say he stepped on the line as he stole the ball. So possession goes back to Warren Central. As deep as talent Warren Central has, they could afford foul trouble. But can Russellville, look at that. Open basket there by Martez Board.
That was too easy. Russellville's got to get on that inside defense.
32-12, Warren Central leads under a minute to go in the first half. Bryant, 3-point shot, good.
You've got to have more of that if you're Russellville. Nice job getting the 3 there.
32-15, Warren Central leads. That is Russellville's, I believe, their first 3-pointer of the game.
Yep.
Yes.
They didn't have no 3s in the first period.
Under 50 seconds to go in the first half. 17-point lead for the Dragons. Shanklin. Inside the Fant.
Bolenbecker's got to be careful there. He can't get his 3rd foul in the first half.
King looking. Over to Boards. Boards drives. Puts it up. And Bolenbecker just got his 3rd foul. Or did he? Well, no, they called on Warren Central. Excuse me.
That's puzzling. That could have been on one of any 3 of them players that hit the floor.
They called on Boards, and that'll be his first personal foul. So Russellville with 29 seconds will probably take the last shot of the half. So they will go in the ball into the half, even trailing by 14 or 15 points.
I'll give the referees benefit of doubt because that could have been on any 3 of them players that hit the floor.
Quarles has it. Over to Elam. Inside to Clark. Clark out to Quarles. Quarles fakes, stutters. Back to Bryant. Bryant, 14 seconds to go. Bryant going to drive. Back out. Clark will shoot the open 3. Short. Rebound to Russellville. They'll get another chance at it. 5 seconds to go. Elam pulls up. 3-point shot. No good. Wells will get the rebound. He'll have it, and that's the end of the half. Warren Central leads Russellville 32-15 at the end of the first half. You're watching exclusive coverage of the 4th Region Boys Semifinal action right here on the highschoolzone.net. And welcome back to the Warren Central Russellville first region semifinal basketball game tonight here on the campus of Western University at EA Diddle Arena. The score is Warren Central 32, Russellville 15, and Kaj Ramsey has got some stats I can definitely tell you that will favor Warren Central.
Well, the shooting percentage in the first half for the Warren Central Dragons is 63.2%. 63.2%. That is unbelievable. For Russellville, their shooting percentage, 24%. 24%. That's not going to get it done if you're Russellville. It's just simply not going to get it done.
Warren Central in the second quarter, 12 of 19 in the first half. They shot 6 of 7 in the second quarter. That is over 80%. Over 80%.
Shoo. That is not going to get it
What
done.
an unbelievable shooting clinic by Warren Central. Meanwhile, Russellville was 3 of 12 in the first quarter, 3 of 13 in the second quarter, 1 of 7 from three-point range in the second quarter.
That's just unbelievable.
Central was perfect from three-point range in the second quarter, hitting 3 threes.
That's not a recipe for a victory if you're Russellville. They've got
to first half scoring for both Warren Central and Russellville, Koch.
Let's see. Shanklin leads with 10 points for Warren Central. Leading for Russellville, Bryant with 9. And 3 others have 2. So, not balanced scoring if you're Russellville. You got to get everybody involved.
Well, I see the numbers right there. Damian Elam, 1 of 7 from the field. Trevor Clark, 0 of 4. Justin Bollenbecker took 1 shot in the first half. 1 shot.
1 shot's not going to get it done for the best three-point shooter on the team. I mean, this is the most lopsided box score I have seen at halftime in a while.
So if you're Russellville, is it offensively? Is it defensively? What do you got to do to get back in this ball game?
You have got to play defense as hard as you can. There's no solution for a perfect shooting night like the Warren Central Dragons have had.
17-point lead for Warren Central. So Western has cut the lead in the second half. They're only down by 5 now, 41-36. Second half of the game in the Sun Belt Conference semifinal down there at Hot Springs, Arkansas, otherwise known as the Summit. That's where they're playing at, the Summit in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Final seconds of the half dwindles down. Start of the third quarter. Russellville will have the ball first. And for Russellville, they got to make up 17 points in 16 minutes. That's a lot to do against any team, let alone against a team with as much talent as Warren Central has.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but we'll see if the Panthers can do it.
Well, third quarter's got to be the key. Russellville's got to make a dent in that lead, or if not, you can pretty almost say the lights are going to be out.
It can't just be a dent. It's got to be a bat to the windshield.
On the floor for Russellville, DJ Quarles, Devontae Bryant, Damian Elam, Trevor Bollenbecker, Justin Bollenbecker, and Trevor Clark, the starting 5 for Russellville. For Warren Central, the same, starting 5 on them for there as well, too. Wells, Fant, Shanklin, Halcomb, King, shot by Booth Bollenbecker, no good, but he was fouled. Wells is charged with his first personal foul, and Bollenbecker will go to the line for his first set of free throws in the game. 32-15, Warren Central leads. Bollenbecker's first shot at the free throw line, no good. Got to make your free throws, especially being down by 17, don't you say, Kaj?
Yep, you've got to make these 3 throws.
Bollenbecker, second shot, on the way, no good, missed them both. Wells clears it for Warren Central. Golden opportunity to get some points on the board, and Russellville did not take advantage on the free throws. Halcomb to King, King to Wells, inside to Fant. Fant puts it inside, good. Inside presser George Fant. 19-point lead for Warren Central. Elam with a basketball to Bollenbecker. Bollenbecker fakes. Elam drives. Goes up the glass, no good. Wells gets the rebound.
If you're Russellville, you've got to get the rebounds and see
Shanklin
who.
Over to Halcomb. Halcomb puts it up, no good. Rebound, Quarles, and a reach-in foul on Shamarcus Wells. 2 quick fouls on Warren Central already.
It's not good for Warren Central, but they have to definitely overcome it. If there's any team that can overcome these foul trouble, it's Warren Central.
34-15, Warren Central leads by 19 points. Never thought I'd say that in the third quarter.
No.
Especially this early in the game. Clark has it. Over to Elam. Elam has got to get on track. He has not been able to do his things. He stepped out of bounds, turns it over. That is another turn by Damian Elam. I think that's going to be his 6th of the ball game. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Ugh.
6th turnover by Damian Elam.
They normally don't perform like that. He's got to step up to another high gear, though.
To be a superstar, he's not playing like one tonight. That is for sure. King, basketball. Over to Shanklin. Shanklin. Over to Wells. Wells to Fant. Inside. That's too easy. Too easy. 21-point lead for Warren Central.
Russell looks like a French army there getting drove right through.
36-15. Quarles with a jump shot is good. 3-point shot by DJ Quarles. 36-18. King with the basketball. Overside to Shanklin. Shanklin will shoot a 3-point shot. No good. And rebound to Russellville. Bryant has it. Over to Elam. Elam. Pull up Jay. Good. 36-20.
Nice possessions there for Russellville. That they need more of that. They're still down 16.
Russellville down to lead to 16. Halcomb has it. Elam all over him. Halcomb hands it off to Shanklin. Shanklin drives. Has it. Jump shot on the way. Good by Jordan Shanklin. 38-20.
Russell's going to need to go 98 Wildcats on his team.
Bank shot no good by Trevor Clark. Rebound by Halcomb. Over to Shanklin. Shanklin up over Elam, and he is fouled. I don't think 98 Wildcats will do any good. You need to go deeper than that, Coach.
You probably need the 96 team.
Yeah, you need to go deeper than that. They're down by 18. You probably need to say 70s UCLA to make a comeback like this.
Hey, now the 96 Kentucky team could beat that UCLA team.
That's just your opinion only. Shanklin with a jump shot, or it's going to be free throw, no good. So, guys, you said that 916 could beat UCLA. UCLA has had people like Alcindor and Walton and Wilkes and Nixon and Richardson.
Yeah, but
and those are Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
and
but
you're going to think that 916 could beat that UCLA team?
Yep.
Who's going to guard Alcindor? Who's going to guard
Antoine
Walton?
Walker. That's who.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, Antoine Walker could beat the crap out of Cinder.
Antoine Walker would guard Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
Oh, Temple with the basket is good. I think you're illusioning there a little bit or something.
I think we're watching both these teams. We didn't mention out here with Warren Central.
39-22, Warren Central. I can't believe you just said Alcindor could be guarded by Antoine Walker. Turnover, then turnover again by Warren Central. Shanklin to Wells. Wells put it back up. He is fouled. Foul will be on, looks like Kevin Temple. Antoine Walker could guard Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
7'2" Kareem Abdul-Jabbar against 6'7" Antoine Walker. You're being serious about that?
Yes, even these refs in front of us agree.
I don't think he agreed with that. He looked at you with a strange look. Shanker with the basketball. I've heard it all now. Antoine Walker could guard Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Wells over to King. King to Halcomb. Down low to Fant. Fant rails off, no good. Rebound by Bryant. Quarles to the basketball. Over to Bolenbecker. Elam has it, drives. Oh, she missed Temple. Reverse, pick it up in the end.
That's nice.
And the lead down to 15. 39-24.
Russellville's got to keep
Russellville.
Russellville's got to keep chipping away here.
6-point run by Russellville, out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Bolenbecker. That will be his third. 6-0 run by Russellville there.
If you're Warren Central, all you got to do is keep playing the way you kept playing. You do not need to change anything up.
Halcomb drives, puts it up, he's fouled again.
Bolenbecker's not happy about something, but he cannot draw another foul. It looks like Bolenbecker's getting ready to come out. Looks like Murphy's going to come in and replace him.
4:08 to go in the third quarter. Central leads by 15, 39-24. Troy Halcomb at the free throw line. Halcomb, first free throw shot is on the way. Shooter roll, no, rolls off. Into the game is Darren Murphy for Russellville, replacing Justin Ballenbecker, as Kai said. Three free throws missed in a row by Warren Central. Halcomb, second free throw, got that one. 16-point lead, 40-24, Warren Central. Halfway in the third quarter, Elam drives with the basketball, dishes it off to Murphy. Quarles open three, no good. Rebound to Wells. Central's allowing only one shot by Russellville, no second chances.
That's what you got to do if you're going to be a champion.
Back to Halcomb. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter, Wells inside. And they're going to say a foul's on Murphy. Murphy was holding up Brett Jackson.
Murphy doesn't agree with the call.
In the ball game, Devontae Bryant coming in for DJ Quarles. Warren Central inbound the ball under their basket, leading 40-24 here in the third quarter. Illegal shift or screen.
How could it be an illegal shift on an inbound play?
Legal pick. Can't do that. Elam with the basketball. Elam drives, jump shot, well short. Shanklin with the basketball. Elam's having a bad shooting night. Shanklin, on the other hand, no good. Rebound by Russellville. Loose ball. They're going to battle for it. Jump ball. Possession will go to Russellville. (40-24), 3:27 to go here in the third quarter.
Hopefully with Andrew Phillips in the building, my minister, maybe he can help Warren Central miss some free throws here.
Well, you mean baskets. They're not shooting free throws right now.
But if it gets to the free throw line, who knows?
Basketball goes inside to Carpenter. Carpenter has it top of the key. Drives back to King. King outside to Halcomb. Halcomb to Fant. Fant, top of the circle there. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter over to King. Inside the over the back shoulder right there. Foul will be on Victor Hampton.
That's not a good play. Not a good play.
That is Russellville's 16th foul. Maybe the game plan is to have them win at the free throw line. Maybe. That's 16 fouls in a hurry right here in this game. Wells inside. Good. Layup good.
That might be the only way Russellville can come back.
So Marcus Wells, 42-24. Warren Central leads. Bryant inside to Murphy. Murphy puts it up. Blocked by Fant. Bryant gets it right there. Pump, fake, up and good.
Warren Central looked like the French Army right there.
42-26. You must love the French Army. It's the third time you've referenced that in a quarter.
They're like the let's say LSU Tigers this year. 2-4.
Tigers.
2-4, baby. 2-14. 2-14.
What does that mean?
That means they're horrible in basketball. Horrible.
So you're saying Russell's horrible in basketball?
No, I said the Warren Central on that play looked like them.
Oh. Okay. Well, Halcomb drives and puts it up, and Fant puts it back up and in. 44-26. I would say Warren Central's played as perfect a game as you can almost get. Bryant. Murphy. Temple for three. Good.
Oh, nice one. Nice outside shot by the Panthers. Too bad they didn't have that in the first half. Or we might be seeing a different story here.
44-29. Warren Central leads by 15. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. third quarter. Fant going for his second free throw, trying to extend the lead to 17 points. Fant's had a quiet game tonight. Pretty much had foul trouble in the first half. Well, he's had 5 points now, make it 6. And it's 46-29. Warren Central leads by 17. Quarles pushing the ball to the floor. Dish it out. Temple puts it up. No good. And a foul on Jordan Shanklin. And that'll be Shanklin's third personal foul. Oh, excuse me. No, it's not on Jordan Shanklin. It's on Denzel Carpenter. That'll be his first personal foul.
That's a big break for Warren Central.
Yes, it is. Russellville inbound. Quarles out to Bryant.
That's too high of a pass if you're Russellville. You don't need to be throwing it to the backcourt.
Bryant drives short with a jump shot. Fant clears it. One shot for Russellville.
Fant is a beast on the inside.
No doubt about that. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter drives out to King. King to Fant. Fant loses the ball, but gets out to Boards, and they're going to say out of bounds to Russellville. Fant had the ball and was on the line. That's a good call.
Sure is.
Brant Jackson in the ball game. Fant goes out. Carpenter goes out. Halcomb back in. What an array of talent he has to
We had problems with videos, if you don't mind, just to make announcements. Sorry about that.
We're having technical difficulty with videos right now, but we'll have it up and going here as much as possibly can. So we'll describe the action to you as we see it. So Shanklin puts the ball up the floor. Shanklin has it. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb to Boards. Boards to King. King over to Shanklin. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Warren Central leads 46-29. Halcomb, top of the key. Bryant guarding Halcomb. Pass it off to Shanklin. Elam was on Shanklin. Shanklin back out to Halcomb. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shanklin dribbles, drives, back out to Shanklin. Shanklin over to Martez Boards. Boards back out to Halcomb. 16 seconds to go. Central playing for one shot. King. Basketball, Elam's on him. Under 10 seconds to go. Shanklin has it. Shanklin pulls up, 3 over Elam, no good. Rebound. It's going to be Boards, going to be short. Bryant clears it, and it's no good. And the end of the third quarter, Warren Central leads 46-29. You're watching or listening now to exclusive coverage of the boys' Sports Region Tournament Semifinal right here on the highschoolzone.net. And the fourth quarter is underway with Warren Central leading 46-29 in the fourth quarter. Tiffin Temple draws with the basketball. Jump shot is good.
Nice job driving it inside there.
46-31. Warren Central leads by 15. Russellville has to make a move now, or if not, their season is over.
It's now or never.
King with the basketball. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb inside of Fant. Inside, and he is fouled. And we'll have third quarter stats here from the one and only Mr. Kaj Ramsey.
Let's see. Russellville for the game is shooting You see, for the game, they're shooting 31.6%. Now, Warren Central is shooting 53.1% there. Rebounds. Warren Central has 28 rebounds. 28 compared to 14 for Russellville.
And now you see why the lead's at 15 points. They're out rebounding them. They're out shooting them. It's pretty much an all-out dominant game.
It's a complete game. It's just amazing.
Fant missed the first free throw. He'll have a second one here coming up. Warren Central leads by 15 here in the third quarter.
On the positive side, if you're Russellville, it was 14-14 in the third quarter. Equal.
Makes a free throw, 47-31. Russellville down by 16. Early stage of the fourth quarter. Elam drives, reverse, puts it up and in.
Nice move to the basket by Elam.
Only his fourth point of the game.
You need Elam to have more points than that.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, 6 point. But Fant on the inside. Boom, shakalaka with a jam right there.
Just too dominating for Russellville to get right there, but nice effort by Ballenbecker to go for the ball.
Lead back at the 16. Inside, blocked by Fant, and Central gets it. Victor Hampton tried to go at George Fant, and it was rejected. Inside, looked like he tried to go to George Fant, but it fell off the glass. Jacob King, open three. Dagger. And Scott Purdue can just sit back with nothing he can do. Was shaking his head with no answers. 52-33 by Warren Central. Jump shot no good by Kevin Temple. And the rebound once again to Warren Central.
Trevor Clark getting ready to come back in for Russellville at the next dead ball.
Turnover. Victor Hampton has it. Over to Devontae Bryant. Bryant will shoot the three-point shot. No good. And rebound again to Warren Central.
They're just throwing up any three right now. They just don't look like it's organized whatsoever.
19-point lead by Warren Central. And the game is in hand.
Some pretty long faces in the Russellville student section over there. Panthers haven't given them much to cheer about this game, but this has been a good season for the Russellville Panthers, nonetheless.
We said to begin the ball game that Purdue's coaching record against teams from Warren County is 3-20 with no wins against Bowling Green or Warren Central.
Well, it looks like it, barring a miracle, it's going to go to 3-21.
Wells with the basketball. Does he lose it? Yes, he does. But gets it right back. 5:35 to go. All the breaks going the way of Warren Central. Russellville can't buy a break right now. Shank with the basketball. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb drives, and he took a travel step. Shuffled his feet there on the inside a little bit there. Caused turnover.
But give credit to the Russellville fans. Not a single fan is left.
Warren Central used about a minute and a half off that clock there, Kaj. Russellville needs to get a quicker stop earlier than that.
Yeah, you got to have quick stops. It's
inside to Clark by Elam. Clark back to Quarles. Quarles puts it up and in. 52-35, Warren Central leads. No full court pressure by Dennis Purdue. Kind of surprised by that. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Warren Central is just looking to run clock right now.
Timeout, Warren Central. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
I'm kind of puzzled why Coach Tim Riley took that timeout there. They're just trying to run the clock down. That's all you got to do.
Okay, so real quick to get to the debate, because you sound like Homer Haney here, and we all know Homer Haney's a big-time UK Homer and sees nothing else outside the blue Kool-Aid.
Homer Haney is a good guy.
You would really think Antoine Walker, a guy who's had a subpar career in the NBA, pretty decent college career.
NBA career don't matter.
Could guard Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, both in college.
Why?
Because both are equal in college. Abdul-Jabbar made his Hall of Fame career in the NBA.
The man won 80-some games in a row. He never lost a game.
Well, that's all good and dandy, but this Kentucky is better.
In that UCLA dynasty with John Wooden.
Yeah, we had our own dynasty.
So you won 8 in a row?
We were Derek Anderson ACL away from winning 3 in a row.
Guys, UCLA won 8 in a row.
And cheated while they did it.
They still won 8.
At least we didn't cheat to get 3 in a row, at least.
It does not matter. Fans on the inside.
We almost won 3 in a row.
Oh, Koch. Oh, Koch. We know where your heart lies, doesn't it? Bowenbecker with a 3-point shot. It's good. And timeout or timeout Russellville?
They're going to have to
timeout Russellville or substitution timeout?
substitution.
54-38. Warren Central leads by 16. I still can't believe you think that any Kentucky team from any championship era could just handle any of the John Wooden teams that not only won 88 games in a row at one stretch, but turned around after lost their game in Notre Dame and won 65 in a row right after that. Unbelievable, Koch. Unbelievable. And a foul. Basket good by Jordan Shanklin. And pretty much, Koch, you can say this game's a wrap.
Yep, sure is. You want to talk about classical music for the rest of the game?
No. We'll talk about basketball the rest of the game. 56-38. Warren Central. Jordan Shanklin to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul was on Devontae Bryant. That was his third. So Shanklin is heading to the free throw line, like I said, to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Unless, go ahead.
4:10 to go in the fourth quarter.
Unless Clinton County plays better than Russellville tonight, it's going to be another blowout in the second game, I believe.
It's got the makings of it, but you never know. You never know.
That's March.
Games. Rebound, free throw was no good. Never thought this was going to be a blowout.
No.
So maybe Clinton County and Bowling will be much closer. Basket good by Elam and a timeout by Russellville. And it'll be a full timeout. Russellville has 3 timeouts left. Warren Central has 3. 56-40. Central leads with 4:02 to play here in the fourth and final quarter.
But everybody from Russellville's still here.
Well, they're going to still show support their school, Koch.
That's
no matter what goes on right now. They're in the semifinal game.
That's what we call in Russellville Panther pride.
Remember, you got to be impartial now.
Yeah.
You have to be impartial now.
I'm trying my best.
Anyway, I still can't believe that a team that won 88 games in a row, a team that's won 6, that's like telling me, if you're going to tell me that the 2004 St. Louis Cardinals that won the the World Series in baseball could beat the team of the Yankees from 1927 or 1940 or those teams like that, those teams that were dominant.
I'm not a baseball expert. That's Compton's area. You and Compton can debate that.
I still can't believe you still think a team that dominated for decades on end. I thought you could tell me that the Tennessee Volunteers basketball team is better than the Connecticut Huskies lady team right now.
They're not.
Well,
we agree there.
Double team trap by Russellville. Gets away. King fakes. Over to Halcomb. Halcomb over to King. King with an open 3. Got it. 59-40. And pretty much the writing's on the wall. Turnover by Elam. Another turnover by Damian Elam. He does not look like John Wall like he says he is tonight.
Might need to change his jersey number.
Change the whole style. He is not John Wall. Fant over to King. King over to Wells. Wells drives. Deflection. Turnover by Quarles. Quarles gets for Russellville. Quarles drives. Inside. Blocked away by Halcomb. King has it. Snowbird to George Fant. And George Fant put it home. Big fella. George Fant just delivered the emphatic exclamation point of the ball game.
It's a slam dunk contest now, folks.
Elam no good. Shanklin has it, drives, and he's fouled by Bryant. That'll be his 4th. What an emphatic slam by the big fella. Put an exclamation point on this basketball game.
I sure hope the feed was back for them people to see that. That was awesome. I give that a 9 on a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
That was better than all the dunks in a slam dunk contest this year.
Justin Bowenbecker come back in. DJ Quarles is taking a breather. 61-42, 58 to go here in the ball game. all intents and purposes, Warren Central will make the region final their 7th out of 10 years. Bollenbecker drives, spins, puts it up, banks it, no good. Rebound to Warren Central by Wells. Again, Warren Central holding Russellville to one shot and one shot only.
This looks like the 84 Kentucky Georgetown game where Kentucky went 3 for 33 in the second half.
They set all kind of records in that game for futility.
Yeah.
Basket good by Brett Jackson, 63-40.
Fortunately, I wasn't alive then, so I don't remember it.
And traveled by Victor Hampton. 63-40, 2:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Coach Riley emptying his bench. Wells coming out of the game, Shanklin out of the game, George Fenton out of the game, Shamarcus Wells out of the game. On the floor for Central, we have Martez Boards, Cortez Barber, Denzel Carpenter. Barber passing to Carpenter, blocked away by Bollenbecker. Donovan Hossel is in the game, who is going. Donovan Hossel, let me tell you something about him. Good sophomore, can shoot the lights out. This kid can shoot when given the opportunity.
Yeah, sure can.
Hossel with the basketball. Over to Boards. Boards to Barber. Barber to Carpenter. Carpenter. And there's going to be a timeout to Warren Central. And that'll be a full timeout. Oh, substitution timeout. It's a substitution timeout.
Cheerleaders are ready to come on the court and everything.
Well, up 63-40, with 2 minutes to go. Why not, right?
Yeah, that's about to that'd be more entertaining than this game.
Barber with the basketball.
They're just looking to run clock right now.
Martez Boards over to Housel. Housel, great pass to Brett Jackson. And of all phases of the game, Warren Central is putting an exclamation point on this ball game. Elam, no good. Not a great night for the John Wall-esque-like superstar with the white armband on his shooting arm. Elam, I believe, has more turnovers than those points. Not a good sign.
No.
Elam is out. Bollenbecker's out. Bryan is out. In the ball game for Russellville, we have number 21, Ryan Bibb. Number 20, Jordan Kennedy. 24, Trevor Clark still in the ball game. Davis Pardue in the ball game as well, too. Turnover by Warren Central. They travel to basketball. Russellville travel to basketball. Warren Central have it. Barber with the basketball. 1:30 to go. Warren Central will meet the winner of Clinton County and Bowling Green tomorrow night.
Probably Bowling Green.
In the region final. Jackson on the outside. Barber fakes the three, and he travels. Junior guard Cortez Barber, a little too excited there in the action. More subs coming in for Tim Riley as he's really empty on his bench. As the Dragon Dynasty fans, standing ovation by the Dragon Dynasty fans as they're going to another region final. This just in, Kaj, by the way, do you know what Warren Central's record is in a region final?
No.
They are undefeated.
Wow. That'll be something for us to see tomorrow night. If they can keep that streak going, probably against Bowling Green.
Or don't count out Clinton County yet.
Hey.
Don't count them out yet. They got to play the game.
I thought this game was going to be close, and I don't think that game's going to be close either, but that game could be close.
Warren Central. And Andre Bledsoe with a basket there.
It's just a total show for Warren Central.
It has been a dominant performance by Tim Riley and the Warren Central Dragons. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds. No good by Taylor Sims, out of bounds, and the ball goes to Warren Central. (67-40), 37.8 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, for Russellville, it's been a good season.
Yeah.
13th district champions.
For the first time since 2005, my senior year.
They have been a very good team this year. Three-point basket is no good by Drake Riley. That's Coach Tim Riley's son, by the way. Russellville with the basketball. Travis Hampton with a jump shot, no good. Rebound by Riley.
And this coach, I did see Coach Deber Adler. So, Coach,
I did too. I want to say hi to Coach Deidre Adler. But right now, it's all about Warren Central with the basket with no good. And the rebound is up. Put back up again. No good by Adam Bradley. Final seconds, and the game is over. Tim Riley has done it again. He is going to a 7th region championship as he defeats the 13th district champion, Russellville Panthers, 67-40. And what you got to say, Kaj Ramsey, dominant fashion throughout from start to finish of this basketball game.
They own this game. It was just a total domination. I'm really impressed with Warren Central, but I'm disappointed for Russellville, but it was a good season for them, and as both teams shake hands at midcourt with good sportsmanship.
Let's take a quick timeout. We come back. Final stats of the game. The final score once again, Warren Central 67, Russellville 40. You are watching or listening to 4th Region Semifinal basketball action here on the highschoolzone.net.